My boyfriend's best friend crossed boundaries and I won't tolerate it.
I will not tolerate this act of aggression.
This story happened in 2022. My 21 female boyfriend's 23 male mom, Camille, 38 female, got married in June 2022. It was a beautiful day and we were all so excited for this day, as was I, because I tried my best to help her with anything possible. By the way, this comes from Ashley JTPSV, and if you want to submit your own stories, go to r/OKStorytime subreddit. His mom is amazing. I did not grow up with a mom, so she was truly like a mother to me. When I got punted out of my dad's house at 18, she took me in and helped me get up back on my feet. She supports me to this day. The wedding was beautiful. My boyfriend Isaac walked her down the aisle, and it was the most beautiful moment, but I wasn't the only one who thought so. My boyfriend Isaac invited 4 of his closest friends to the wedding. Mike, 25 male, Jennifer, 21 female, Liam, 22 male, and Ashley, 22 female. I've met these friends from the very beginning of me and Isaac's relationship. I love them. My boyfriend is very family and friend oriented, and I could see why these people were close to him, because they're amazing friends. When the reception was over, we all went into the venue and waited to be seated. I walked over to my boyfriend's friends and started talking with them. Ashley immediately said, "Wow, Isaac looks so good in a suit. I've never seen him in one before." I just agreed because, yeah, he looked dang good. By the way, I've never been a jealous partner. I've never had it in me. I was always okay with him having girl best friends, as I always had guy best friends as well, so I didn't really react when she said this. As we all sat down, Ashley told my boyfriend Isaac to sit next to her so he could sit across from me instead of next to me. I thought this was a bit odd, but Jennifer was already sitting next to me, so it was fine. We all started eating and talking, and Ashley kept wanting to take selfies with my boyfriend Isaac for memories. She's always recorded everything. She has a small YouTube channel, so again, I didn't truly see anything wrong with this, except for the fact that she wasn't really recording anyone else. For the wedding, I was on cake duties. I had made a 4-layer faux cake for his mom and ordered the actual sheet cake for her. When we finished eating, they let me know to go to the kitchen and put a slice of the real cake in the space empty for the real one, so his mom and stepdad could cut the cake for pictures. I left the table, and as I was finishing, I heard his mom, the bride, yelling in the distance. I ran out immediately. Apparently, while I walked away, a random woman who looked to be about mid-30s walked into the wedding, pretending to be a guest, saying she came with the DJ. When the DJ was asked, he said he had never seen this woman in his life. The random woman started recording the wedding, saying racial slurs to his mom. My boyfriend's mom is from Philly, so if you knew her, you know she does not play. Why did this woman just show up to a wedding and say racial slurs?
Why did she roll in and start slurring?
That's so strange.
Why?
She then started yelling at her to get out, snatched the random woman's phone out of her hand, and was pulling her out of the venue. My boyfriend was following along behind her, and so were his friends, but Ashley was holding onto his arm tight. Everyone was outside, and my boyfriend and his friends went to talk to the security guard and told him what happened because the random woman had apparently sat in my seat with them while I was gone. The woman left in handcuffs, and everything was fine for now. Later on, after everything, the party began. We all started dancing and drinking. It was a fun time. Then one of my boyfriend's mom's bridesmaids and best friends, Patricia, 37 female, pulled me aside and wanted to talk to me. She asked me who Ashley was and why she was so close to my boyfriend. I explained how she was one of his closest friends and how that's just how she is. She then told me, "Girl, you're way better than me. She looks like she's trying to make it seem like she's his girlfriend, not you." I was a bit confused. I had never seen it that way and assured her that would never happen. My boyfriend had been introducing me to his family all night since a lot were coming in from out of town, and it was my first time meeting a lot of them. So there's no way anyone else would think that. Then I remembered earlier when we were outside, one of my boyfriend's uncles was standing behind me and was asking another man there if the girl holding Isaac's arm was his girlfriend. That was when I turned around, introduced myself, and told him no, that I was his girlfriend. I didn't say anything to my boyfriend's mom's bridesmaid at that moment. I just laughed it off and went on with the night. Probably not even an hour later, another one of my boyfriend's family members pulled me aside near the bathroom and asked me if Ashley liked Isaac. Is he just from a whole family of potsters? There's a lot of people starting this pot.
These are some people who don't know how to be delicate.
Why are we making trouble on OP's
Stop it.
OP's boyfriend's mom's wedding?
Stop being troublesome at
Trouble.
the wedding.
You're so troubling. I was like, what? No, not that I'm aware of. Why? She tells me, well, it really looks like that. And from what I've heard, I'm not the only one that thinks this.
Uh-oh.
Just gossiping at the wedding.
Why are we trying to, like, you know, I mean, maybe it's coming from a good place of like, hey, wake up. She's trying to steal your man. Wake up.
That's when my face turned red. I was so embarrassed and everything hit me all at once. She has always acted like this, and it made me realize that my non-jealous ways let a lot slip throughout our relationship. I decided in that moment to pull my boyfriend to the side to have a talk. As I was talking to him, I could tell he was already a bit upset, but trying to be in a good mood for his mom because we had found out that morning his great-grandmother, his mom's grandma, had passed away after a long time of being sick.
Oh no.
I knew this as well, but was keeping it quiet so his mom wouldn't find out. When I was talking to my boyfriend, I was telling him what his family was telling me and that I was feeling a little embarrassed. I explained how that's one thing I hate to be, especially in front of a bunch of family of his I'm meeting for the first time. He was telling me that what they're saying is crazy and that I know how she is already, assuring me that they're friends and that nothing would ever happen with her, especially if he's with me. I then explained how I know all of this and I've never felt any jealousy towards her because I know they're good friends and that's always been fine. But I just wanted him to have more boundaries with her. And even though I know there's nothing between them, it's just the way it looks. It makes us look bad.
It's a matter of principle at that point, I believe.
A switch flipped in him and he started getting upset, saying he didn't really have time for this. He was just trying to have a good time. At this point, I started tearing up because daddy issues, lol. But I just excused myself and went to the bathroom. As I was in there cleaning myself up, Ashley and Jennifer followed me and they were asking me what was wrong. I turned around and explained the situation. Ashley looked at me and laughed. She started acting very clueless and said how she just loves Isaac and his family a lot. So of course she wants to seem closer to him in front of his family than me. Wait, so she just admitted it. Oh, so she was just like, yeah, that's totally normal.
She's like, yeah, I want his family to like me more than you. But
yikes.
Is that weird?
I was baffled. I told her that was exactly the problem. The only reason I hadn't been by my boyfriend's side the whole time was because I was helping his mom out during the wedding, from decorating to helping her with her dress and being in charge of the cake, which obviously I was more than happy to do. After that, that's when Ashley said, well, I didn't do anything wrong. And Jennifer turned to her and said, well, you're very friendly. You can be too much sometimes. And yeah, there's never been a problem before because we all know how you are. But to act like this in front of Isaac's family is very inappropriate, especially in front of everyone like you have the right to. Dang, Jennifer.
Oh, snap.
Dang, Jennifer.
Jennifer just snapped.
Thank goodness Jennifer was in the bathroom. She's got your back, OP.
Yeah.
That's when Ashley gaped and said, I'm just being myself. If she doesn't like that, then she should just handcuff herself to a man with her insecure butt. I don't condone violence, but in that moment, she deserved it. I slapped her and walked out.
You lost your high ground now, dude.
You lost it.
You lost your high ground.
Ooh.
Will Smith,
Dude.
is that you?
Dude.
Is that you, Will?
After, obviously, crazy comment from her. That's what made you slap her? Yeah, you're the a-hole for the slap. I was done. I wasn't going to deal with this. My head was spinning, going back, thinking of everything I missed. Liam and Mike were outside, and I told them everything. They were assuring me that they had noticed her actions too and made me feel less crazy. But putting my hands on her was also wrong. Yeah. I should have been the bigger person and just left her alone because no matter what, she's never going to truly change. But you know what else never changes? The fact that you can listen to full episodes of stories just like this. Just go to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or iHeartRadio and search up OK Storytime.
That'll never change.
Never change.
I love that little burst of perspective we got at the end there where OP's like, yeah, I guess I shouldn't have done that because nothing's going to make her change.
Exactly. That was, yeah. So
you can't really
shouldn't
control.
have done that, especially not on the day of your boyfriend's mom's wedding.
Do this on the day
or
of my
the day of your
wedding.
boyfriend's grandmother's passing.
The day
Seems
of my...
like you were stirring up a lot of drama.
Yeah.
That could have been dealt with.
Well, to be
post-wedding.
fair, she didn't really stir it up. She just got caught in the stir.
That's
She
fair.
got caught in the cyclone.
That's fair. She didn't start it up. Other people were starting drama. Ashley was starting drama.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't need to put a fan on the cyclone,
Yeah, that's already cyclonic.
It's already spinning. After that, Ashley left and we ended up enjoying the rest of the night. I do sometimes still feel guilty as my boyfriend and Ashley do not really talk anymore or hang out as much as they used to. That's on her. But you guys tell me, am I the a-hole for slapping my boyfriend's girl best friend at his mom's wedding? Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, especially when you put it like that. It's like,
yeah. She's obviously the a-hole for how she was acting, but yeah, you're the a-hole for slapping her.
Yeah. Maybe if the other stuff hadn't have happened, you could have gotten away with that. But with the passing and the slurring yeah, you just needed to be like, I'm gonna turn the other cheek.
Yeah, just be like, okay.
Instead
you're
of
crazy.
Smacking her in her cheeks.
Yeah, just be like, I'm not gonna talk. I'm not gonna talk to you anymore, Ashley, and then walk out. Jennifer already had your back.
Yeah, and then you have the conversation with your boyfriend, and then he's like, oh yeah, no, that's whack.
This is what she told me.
I guess I won't be hanging out with her.
But that is the end of that story.